Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Profotech Solutions team. I am Sanjay. We are learning WordPress Plugin Development tutorial from scratch, and this is 35 of this video session series. In this video session, we will see about the add author forms, add student forms, as well as we will make about the data tables of manage authors as well as manage student. Okay, and guys, if you are a beginner to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and watch our previous video sessions where actually we had made our my book sample plugin. Okay, so in the last video session guys, we have made our database tables as well as the submenu sections. These are the submenus actually we have developed in our last video sessions, as well as while on plugin activations we have actually installed some of the data tables, or you may say tables like authors, books, enrolls. These three tables and their scripts we have written in the last video session, and also we have added these menu sections. So in this video session basically what we need to do is that while clicking on add new author, we have to make a form. Okay, while clicking on add new student, we have to make a form, and while clicking on manage student as well as manage author, we have to make a data table. Okay, so just open the code editor, and this is the folder guys, our my books, where we had done our all of the code. Okay, so these are the pages like author add, and where is student add, and there is manage student and manage author. These are the pages actually we need to work on. Okay, so I'm clicking on author add page. Here this is the sample text that we had written in our last video session. Just get rid of that, just open book add page. Okay, just copy all this text, close this tab and paste it here. Okay, after pasting it, let's make some formatting to that, like just get rid of that. Okay, and let's say it's author add page. Okay, and this is add new author. Okay, add new author, and finally just get rid of this form. And according to our database table guys, if we look that, if we click on add new authors, then in WP my author table, if you remember, then we have made the field of name, FB link and about. Okay, so we need to make three different fields in our form of name, FB link and about. These three sections we have to take in the add new author page. Okay, and also guys, before starting this formatting, I actually told in the last video sessions that when we click on WP My Books, you have to just replace your bootstrap.mean.css file with your bootstrap.css file. Okay, in the last video sessions we had discussed that in the next video session we will use about bootstrap CSS file instead of minified version. Okay, so just you need to download its CSS file instead of minified. So when we open its folder structure, then just click on assets, CSS, and this is the bootstrap.css file. Okay, so in the last video sessions actually I told you that just remove your minified version and download bootstrap.css file. Okay, so in this video session guys, we actually use bootstrap.css file. Okay, so just close that. And now behind the scene I have done a snippet of add new author code. Okay, the code is very simple, just I am pasting it here. Let me explain actually what I did in this code. Okay, simply I have made a form. Okay, and ID is frm add author. Okay, and now I have actually added three different sections, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and finally the button that actually I have made, here it is. Okay, so in these three sections actually according to the database structure, name, FB link and about. Okay, these three fields are there. So just I open this tab, and now you could see that the name section is there. Okay, means name, input type text, required, it's a required field, id name, and name should be name. Okay, and finally the placeholder is enter name. So this is the simple field that I have made by the name of name. Okay, so just close it now. Now the next field is like FB link. As you could see, FB link, input type text, and here is required, id FB link, name FB link, and the placeholder should be enter Facebook URL. Okay, so this is the second field actually I have added to this form. Okay, this is very simple to add. And now the third section is about. Okay, this is about section where actually we had put the rich text area. Okay, because in the about section we actually add multiple text. Okay, so this should be text area, name is about, id is about, and the finally placeholder should be enter about. Okay, and the text area should be closed. So finally we have added these three different fields to this FRM add author page. Okay, add new author page, and finally we have added a submit button. Okay, so once we save this file, go to browser and refresh this page. Okay, so just click on add new author page, and this is the simple author page guys that we have added actually. Okay, there where it is name, Facebook URL, and into about section. Okay, and now we have to add a page file called add new student. Okay, so just click on student add page, just copy all these contents of author add page. Okay, so just close this file and replace the contents with the copied text. Okay, and now just get rid of all these form tags. Okay, here it is author, instead of that like a student add page and add new student. Okay, before creating the form for add new student page, if you remember about the data table structure for called WP My Students, then there is no field in this table. We have only name and login. Okay, name and email. So we know that while creating any student, we need to create a separate user of our WordPress setup, because in our upcoming videos we are going to make all these created students or separate users for this plugin. Okay, so we need to take some of the fields while making any author registration from this form. Okay, so behind the scene guys, I have actually did the same structural code for add new student. Just I am pasting it here, and let me explain actually what I did for this form. Okay, so let me close all these tabs first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and finally confirm password, this is number 5. Okay, and this is submit button. Okay, so basically we have added 5 different tabs, 5 different fields for add new author page. Okay, so before that let's say that this is form tag, and here it is id called FRM add student. Okay, FRM add student is the id. Okay, so just I'm opening this tab, and now this is the field actually which tells us that this is the name section. Okay, where id should be name, name should be name, input type text, and the placeholder should be enter name. Okay, enter name. So just I'm calling it above, and this is enter name. Okay, so this is the first field actually we have taken of that, it is name. Okay, so now if I opening the second tab, just click on that, and it is an email section. Okay, enter email, input type text, the required field, and the name section should be also required. Okay, id equal to email, name equal to email, and the placeholder should be enter email. Okay, so this is the second field that we have taken to the add new student page. Okay, so just I'm opening this tab, and now guys, we actually know that while creating any student, each student should be a separate user for our WP My Books plugin. Okay, so in future we need a username and password for registering our student. Okay, that's why actually I have taken the username and the password section in this form. Okay, so just make a simple form called username. Okay, for equal to username, this field is also required, id equal to username, and name should be username. Okay, and finally the placeholder is enter username. Okay, and this would be input type text. So basically you need to add a username section to add new student page. Okay, reason is that we are going to create a separate user for our WordPress setup. Okay, so just open this tab, and this is the password section, because we know we need username and password sections both. Okay, to log in each student as a separate user to our front end section, because when we create any course or any books for students, then students need to enroll that course. Okay, so to enroll that course, user actually himself log into our WordPress setup. That's why he or she needs the username and password. Okay, so basically this is the password section where input type password, required field id equal to password, and name should be password, and here is placeholder enter password. Okay, very simple to make. And finally this would be confirm password. Okay, because what the actually password we have entered to our last field, we need to enter the same password in this field also. Okay, for our password verification purpose. So this is confirm password, input type password it should be, and here is id should be conf underscore password. Okay, means confirm password. This field is also required, conf underscore password, and same placeholder should be enter confirm password. Okay, so this is the 4 fields guys that actually we have made to add new student page. And finally this should be submit button. Okay, so just I am going to its front end section, administrator page, just open on add new student page, and here is the form. Okay, and one more thing guys, that actually design has gone out of the box, so just inspect that, and let's say this is our div. Let's remove this row here, and now the design should be perfect. Okay, so we need to remove the row section from this. Okay, so just remove this row from here. So just I'm going to close this tab and close this tab. Okay, so just get rid of all this text, remove the class area and paste it here. Okay, so this student page, so let's refresh this page once more, and the now design is perfect now. Okay, so if we check about the add new author page, then also we have to remove the row section from here. Okay, so just open add new author page, and let's say about its panel, just get rid of all this, remove row section and paste it here. Okay, so just when we refresh this page, and the now row is here. Okay, so this is add new student and this is add new author. Okay, so we have done perfectly the add new author and the add new student page. So now we have to make the tables for our manage author section and the manage student page. Okay, so just I'm opening book list page. So this is the data table guys that we need to repeat for add new, for manage author and the manage student. Okay, so because in these pages we are going to show all the details of a student as well as author, which actually we add from add new author or add new student page. Okay, so just I am opening, before closing this tab, let's open book list page, copy all this text, close this tab and open manage author page. Okay, instead of this text, please paste all the contents actually what we have copied. Okay, so according to our need, we need to adjust this page, so just get rid of all these contents for now. Okay, and now let's say my author list. Okay, my author list, and we know that actually to show author details it should be something called, if you go to a database table, then my author, and this should be name, fb link, about. Okay, so we need to show name, fb link and about. So let's say name, fb link and about. Okay, so just remove this create book image out here. Okay, so this is the section that we need to develop CL number, name, fb link, about, created at, and action. Okay, so just close this tab and remove all this section from here. Okay, And now if we will check about the manage author page, so just click on that, and this is the page section guys that we have made. Okay, now we have to remove the row section from here also. So just going to here, close all this tab first, and now get rid of all that, remove row section and paste it here. Okay, so if we refresh this page, now design is perfect. Okay, so this is my author list, serial number, name, Apple link, about, created at, and action. Okay, these all fields we will manage dynamically from this data table when we actually insert any record in this table, and in future in upcoming videos we will manage by means our WP code. Okay, so just we need to make the layout section for manage student as well. So just going to its editor section, copy all this text, let's open manage student section. Okay, so before close that, and now just get rid of this and paste it here. Okay, so according to our need we need to adjust. So this is my student page. Okay, my student list, and finally what the fields actually we need to show in this table. Let me check table structure first. So it should be WP my students, and the field is something called name, email, and username actually as well. So name, email, username, okay, created and action. Okay, so these are the fields we have actually added for a student page. Okay, and all these contents actually we will manage dynamically in the our upcoming videos. Okay, so just save this file and refresh this page. So this is my student page. Okay, so basically guys, we have completed all of our means front end sections of adding a student as well as adding authors. Okay, and now the next thing that we need to do that while clicking on add new. Okay, and this is the add new for our book. Okay, so while clicking on add new book, we have to make a drop down for the author section. Okay, because we are creating all our authors in our different sections. Okay, so we need to show our author as a drop down. Okay, and all the author section actually we need to add from add new author page. Okay, and these all authors actually populated in the drop down list of add new page. Okay, so just I am removing this remove means author input type text, and we need to show a drop down list here. Okay, so just I am going to here, let's open book list, or sorry, book add page. In this book add page, just I am removing the input text area for the author section. Okay, so just get rid of that, and let's say it is in select means drop down list. Okay, select, and finally let's say name should be author, ID should be author, and finally the class should be form control. Okay, and here is the drop down list called first option, and it says choose author. Okay, let's say choose author. Okay, so and the value should be -1 for that. So in upcoming videos guys, actually we need to replace these things with the dynamic contents. Okay, we want to show all the authors from our database table. Okay, so just I am saving this file, and now just refresh this page, and this is the drop down list that actually we have added. Okay, so successfully guys, we have made the page sections for all of the layouts, and in the next video session guys, we will see about more details of this plugin section. Okay, and also let's add a database table for this course tracker as well. Okay, so before making this course tracker page guys, once we check the database table structure for that, WP enroll. So this is the database table structure that we have made, like a student ID and the book ID. Means that this table actually basically contains the relationship that which student actually associated. Okay, so just go to your course tracker page, open course tracker page, and in this course tracker page actually we need to show the records of each student with that book. Okay, so just I'm copying this all text or from manage student, and let's paste into the course tracker page. Okay, and in this page actually we need to show, first we need to remove this, and let's say my course tracker list. Okay, and here should be my course tracker list. Okay, and finally we need to replace it, that is to a name, and this is the course. Okay, and just remove username section as well as okay. So these are the fields that we need to show in our course tracker page. Serial number, here is student name, course name, and created at. Okay, these two fields indicates that actually which student associated with what course. Okay, so basically we have developed our front-end sections of add new student, add new author, manage student, as well as manage author, and finally we have added our course tracker page. So just refresh this page, and this is the page actually we have made. Okay, so successfully guys, we have developed all our front-end sections. So in upcoming videos we will add our WordPress code to add the form data to our database table, and also we will try to show all the added table data to our database tables that we have developed in manage author as well as manage student. Okay, so if you have any query in this video session guys, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.